Hey everybody, it's Ben reminding you that I can only do my videos with your support. So please sponsor me for $5 a month at patreon.com/benzookpremium. You're going to love it. You get rewards and exclusive raunchier, edgier bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see. Yeah, you're going to love it. Thank you, and I love you.
Ben's got a twin and his name is Lynn. He's got a big old mullet and a stupid grin. Lives near his brother in a trailer not far from here. Ben and Lynn are brothers, but one straight and the other's queer.
Hey there! Welcome to the Lowdown with Lynn. On today's episode, we're going to discuss the scary movie classic, Halloween. So basically, I think everybody's seen it, but if you haven't seen it, it's about this little kid named Michael Myers, and he's like 6 years old, and the whole movie starts off with this big long tracking shot of this little, through the eyes of this kid, who we don't know it's a kid yet, and he goes in to his house, and he stabs his sister to death. Now, who the fuck does that, okay? Who fucking kills their sister with a big old kitchen knife? Michael Myers does, because that's what he did. So he fucking stabbed her, then he goes out, and then we go away from the point of view of the kid, and we turn it around and we see it's a fucking kid. He just killed his fucking sister with a fucking knife. So then we cut ahead, and we're in Haddonfield, Illinois, with Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, God bless her. She was so great in this movie. This is one of her first movies. She was looking so beautiful. She was fucking hot. And her friends, PJ Souls is in this. That bitch, she's in all these fucking movies from the 70s. She was in Carrie. She was in the fucking Rock and Roll High School. She's in the Halloween. She was fucking hot too. I wouldn't mind fucking her too. But anyway, okay, so they're in high school, and it turns out, to make a long story short, Michael Myers escapes from the mental hospital, and he heads back home to Haddonfield to, I guess, just fucking kill people. You never really understand why the fuck he's killing people, and I don't get why he picks out poor Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't get it, but I guess they try to explain it later, but he's just evil, and he sees her, and he's like, I'm going for that bitch and her friends. Okay, so anyway, Jamie Lee Curtis, her character, Laurie Strode, has to babysit, and she is babysitting Tommy Doyle. And then it turns out her slutty friends, or one of her friends, is babysitting Lindsay across the street the same night. So they're like, yay, we get to party and shit, but the other girl's such a fucking slut. She's like, fuck, yeah, I'll just send over, fuck my kid, so, Jamie Lee Curtis can babysit her and I can fuck my boyfriend and shit. So she's ready to fuck. And it's Halloween night, of course, in Haddonfield. And so what happens is, Michael Myers is ready to kill these women, and we don't know why he wants to kill them, but he's going to. He's just like stalking them all day. So anyway, Jamie Lee Curtis is carving pumpkins and making popcorn and shit. And then Tommy, he keeps thinking he sees this Michael Myers, and he's like telling her it's like the boogeyman. There's a boogeyman out there. But Jamie Lee Curtis don't believe him. Nope. She's like, there ain't no such thing as the fucking boogeyman, you little shit. She doesn't say it that way, but she says there's no boogeyman. All right, meanwhile, her friend, Linda, I think is her name, she's across the street, and she's like, where's my boyfriend? I want to get fucked. But the boyfriend ain't coming over. So she says, hey, will you take Lindsay for a while? So she takes Lindsay. She says Lindsay a lot in this movie. She's like, Lindsay! Lindsay! And Lindsay's played by Kyle Richards, who is going on to be a real housewife of Beverly Hills. And they're actually, we'll get to that later. All right, so Lindsay goes over and stays with Laurie Strode. And then Linda gets in a car, and then she just gets fucking strangled by Michael Myers. He strangles her and he cuts her and shit. She's fucking dead. He also kills a dog, which, who does that? Michael Myers does. He kills the fucking German Shepherd. And it's like, the dog, it's terrible. I don't like seeing dogs get killed. Anyway, so she's dead. Then the other slut, played by PJ Souls, she wants to get fucked too. So she goes over to that house, and there's nobody there, and so she starts fucking her boyfriend. And then Michael Myers comes in. He's like, you know, the boyfriend goes to get a beer, and then Michael Myers just stabs him against the wall. It's like, nah. Fucking scary shit. Then he goes up to PJ Souls, and she thinks it's her, and he's wearing a sheet. He's got glasses on. And PJ Souls is like, oh, come here. You come fuck me. But it's not her boyfriend. It's Michael Myers under a sheet. Yes. And then he comes in, and he gets and she calls Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, and then while she's on the phone, Michael Myers gets the cord and wraps it around her and strangles her to death. And she's like, ah. And Jamie Lee's like, hello? Who is this? What's happening? What, is this a joke? All right, this is where shit gets real, because it's really fucking scary at the climax, because Laura realizes that her friends are like, they're doing something, there's a prank or something, so she's like, I'm gonna go over to that house and investigate. You kids stay here, Lindsay and Tommy. Now, who the fuck does that? I'm sorry. You know, if I thought even any weirdo thing was happening, I wouldn't leave two kids alone in a house, and I sure as fuck wouldn't go across the street when all the lights are out and shit just to see what's going on. I wouldn't do it. But Laurie Strode does it, Jamie Lee does. So anyway, there's this long walk. She's walking across her, leaves blowing and shit. She gets over to the house across the street, there are no lights on. And she goes to the front door, she can't even get in. So then she goes around to the back, and then she goes in through the back. And you in the audience are just like, bitch, what are you doing? Don't go in that fucking house. Michael Myers in there, he's gonna fucking kill you, you stupid bitch. But she goes in, and then this long sequence, she's walking around, and the audience is on edge. And then she walks upstairs, and then there it is. She finds a tombstone that he's dug up, and sees one of her slutty friends on the bed, like PJ Souls is like this. And then she opens the closet, and her other friend comes down like this, like, you know, woo, whatever. No, that's actually where PJ Souls is. I got them reversed. Anyway, both of them are fucking dead, okay? And then, oh no, and then the guy comes flying, the boyfriend, he comes flying in. She's fucking scared. Okay. You would think she would run away at this point, but she doesn't run away. No, she's just standing there going, oh, my friends are dead. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden in the darkness, this light sort of comes on, and it's Michael Myers, the fucking mask. He wears this fucking creepy mask. And he gets a knife and he just slices into her arm. And then she falls over the staircase. Oh my God, you're fucking scared. And then the music starts. It's like, boom, 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 boom. Ding, 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 ding. Fucking scary music, people. And so Michael Myers comes around, he's at the top of the stairs, and he just starts coming towards her. And this motherfucker, he walks really slow, which I don't get, because it's like, what? Does he have a bad hip? Does he need a hip replacement? Why does Michael Myers walk so slow? I don't know. Anyway, he starts chasing her through the house, and she tries to get out the back, and there's a rake and shit. Like, how did he do that? I don't know. She gets out. She finally breaks the glass, gets out. Then she goes next door. She says, help me. She gets a plant. Like the fucking, nobody, the neighbors, nobody comes out and helps her. Then Michael Myers just keeps coming after her like this. So she goes back to the house where Tommy and Lindsay are, and she goes back in, and she's like, get upstairs, run into a closet or shit. I don't know. So then she just sits by the couch. She doesn't she tries to call the police, I guess. I don't know. Back then they didn't have cell phones. Anyway, she's out on the couch, and then Michael Myers comes in and tries to stab her, and then she gets some knitting needles and goes right in his eyes, which is great. And the audience is like, yeah, bitch, get him in the fucking eyes. That's great. Well, you'd think he'd be dead at this point with the, the knitting needles in his eyeballs. But no, Michael Myers ain't dead yet. Mm-mm. So I think she goes upstairs because she wants to make sure the kids are okay. That's what's great about this character. You don't want her to get all sliced up because, she's taking care of these fucking kids and she ain't gonna leave them. So she puts them in the bedroom, then she goes into the main bedroom and puts herself in the closet and then ties something around it. And then she's like, sits there. Well, here comes Michael Myers. There's somebody in here somewhere, I don't know. I think she's in here. And then he realizes she's in the closet, and he starts ripping the doors off, and then he gets a knife and starts going after her and shit. And then she's just like, ooh, ooh. It's like, do something, bitch. Well, she does. She gets a fucking hanger, and she undoes the hanger, and then she pokes it right in the eye. And Michael Myers drops the knife, and then she grabs the knife, and then she starts stabbing Michael Myers. It's fucking great. You're like, yay, this motherfucker's finally gonna be dead. Well, he's laying there, he's like this, and she goes and gets the kid. She's like, run down to the fucking Myers house or something, go get the police or whatever. Well, of course, does she leave? No, She don't leave. She just stands there looking devastated. And then Michael Myers is on the floor and he gets up and the whole audience screams. It's like, oh, motherfucker, he's not dead yet. When is this motherfucker gonna die? And then he starts coming towards her and then he starts strangling her and there's a struggle. Well, meanwhile, there's a whole V story I haven't even gotten into with the doctor from the mental hospital. He comes in, shoots Michael Myers, he falls off the window, goes down there in the yard. You're like, oh, good, he's finally fucking dead. And then at the very end of the movie, they go peeking over. No, he ain't there. He ain't dead. Mm-mm. And then, Jamie Lee's like, was that the boogeyman? And then the psychiatrist was like, I think it was, in a British accent, some sort of British accent. And that's the end of the movie. Michael Myers is gone. The motherfucker won't die. That's what's so scary about the original movie is, you're like, fuck, we went through all this shit and this motherfucker ain't gonna die yet? What the fuck is that? Man, it's a fucking scary movie. But I'll tell you something, it's a classic. And if you're one of the younger generation and you ain't seen it, you need to see it. And you need to appreciate it for what it was. Because when it came out, it scared the crap out of everybody. I tell you, everybody in the fucking theater, Ben and I, and all our friends were screaming and hiding their eyes and shit. It was fucking scary. So I highly recommend it. And now, they've made about 100,000 fucking sequels to it. And none of them are as good. I didn't even like the one last year was okay, but nothing can compare to the original, in my opinion. Well, that's my discussion of the original classic, Halloween. I did it because it is Halloween, and I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays, and I hope you all have a happy, safe, motherfucking Halloween. All right, this is Len. I'm signing off. Until next time, I love you people. I love fucking Halloween, and I love to party.
Hey everybody, I'm Ben Zook. Hey, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up like button, and please click on my face to subscribe so that you get all of my videos whenever I post them on YouTube. Hey, and please consider sponsoring me on the Patreon platform. Just go to patreon.com/BenZookPremium right now, and for just $5 a month, the price of a cup of coffee, you get exclusive bonus episodes of all my shows every week. Yeah, that aren't available on YouTube. You also get exclusive bonus content that only my Patreon supporters get to see, like comedy shorts and bloopers and outtakes and behind the scenes footage and more. You know, I produce this channel all by myself, and that takes money. It takes money for production costs, for wardrobe. My wig budget alone is astronomical, and Patreon is a great way for you to support the content that you love on a monthly basis and get terrific perks and rewards in the process. Hey guys, thank you so much for your support. I love you, and I really can't thank you enough.
Ben Zook has his very own TV channel.